Hi, my name's Brodie and welcome back to my channel. I am a motherhood coach helping you in all areas of motherhood. So today I really wanted to talk about overcoming guilt as a mum. You might be new mum or a more established mum, but mums in general, and specifically with going back to work. The problem with mum guilt is that it seeps into all areas of our life. So not just obviously the aspect of you feeling internally like you've done something wrong and carrying around the guilt with you, but it seeps into all your relationships, whether with your partner or your children or even in your workspace. So you're constantly playing this like catch-up game where you're trying to ensure that you are fulfilling someone else, and you're kind of like going over the top and in a space of altruism. The other issue with it is that your children will obviously pick up on your energy, whether you're high energy or low energy. And when you're sitting in that guilt, you feel this sadness, you feel this desperation for a different kind of life, you feel like you are not thriving, and your children pick up on that, whether they start to feel sorry for you or whether they actually play the opposite role where they kind of push you for more things because they know that you're feeling guilty right now. So the reason that you're feeling guilty is because you have an imbalance with your mind, subconsciously or consciously. You believe that there are more drawbacks for you going back to work or placing your child in care as opposed to benefits. So the way to balance it out is to actually begin to see more benefits to a point where you feel grateful and you're feeling balanced, where you can see that there are equally as many benefits to drawbacks. And then that way you're coming from a place of love and you're not going over the top trying to repay people, again, whether it's in your relationship with your children or at work. So in order to help you kind of rebalance today, I just wanted to go over a couple of different benefits, whether or not you have already thought of these. They might help you level it out, but if you need more help, you're welcome to book a one-on-one session with me, or otherwise I have an upcoming course for mothers just like you. So the first thing I wanted to talk about is obviously socialization. I know a lot of mums have this pressure to socialize their children from a young age. And not that I necessarily agree with either or. I believe that children obviously are very independent people and they can have very different time spans of when is right to socialize. And a lot of people will push socialization on why they should go into care and things like that. But here is a benefit about socializing in daycare or being in the care of someone else while you go back to work. It helps them develop independence in their day-to-day life. It means that they're establishing themselves and an identity of themselves outside of the family or outside of you. And when you have got a child who is, I guess, quite needy or specifically mummy orientated or daddy orientated, it allows them to build that confidence in themselves that, oh, actually I'm a functioning human being without my parent. So that's obviously one really great tool for them going into care or being in care while you go back to work. Another really great thing in regards to socialization is that they also learn how to communicate more effectively without you. So they're having to either use words, actions, or another form of communicating where they may not have to do that if they're around you, because either mummy, who typically knows what a toddler is saying and no one else knows, or they are used to leaning on you to help them get their message across to someone else. So by socializing outside of you, it allows them to learn how to become independent and grow their confidence in their way of communicating. And if, let's say, they are speech delayed or something like that, it is giving them an opportunity to learn how to communicate in different ways so that other people can understand them, and also for them to learn how to get their needs met, because mummy usually is the one that's constantly keeping their needs met. And so when they're outside of the house, whether that's in daycare or in the care of someone else, it allows them to learn, okay, actually I need to speak up when I need to go to the toilet, or I'm feeling thirsty and no one's just, handing me the water bottle every half an hour. So they get to learn and feel into their own body and create that instinct within themselves and form that confidence in themselves. Another great benefit is that they get to learn how to adapt to different environments. When they're in an environment that is just mummy focused or in your own home, let's say, and with the comfort of you next to them, they don't get to learn as deeply as they would in a new environment and learn how to behave and how people have different standards, expectations, and boundaries in real life situations. So this really helps them to, in a sense, grow and allow them to see that different people respond differently to different things, and they're able to become more fluent with different situations. So they will obviously carry this throughout their life, whether they go traveling in life or they go to different schools. They're able to adapt to different people and get a sense of what kind of people like certain things and what kind of people don't like certain things. So I hope that helped a little bit today. If you need some more support, please contact me for one-on-ones. Otherwise, keep watching this channel, hit that like button and subscribe.